Hey skiers, it's Bob of SkiEssentials.com. Welcome to our 2026 ski test. We got a Head Core 88 Ti for you today. Totally new core. If you are expecting us to talk about 2 layers of carbon and lightweight and stiff flex, you're out of luck. This new Core 88 Ti basically is the opposite of what the Core 87 would be the appropriate replacement. They've really gone in a different direction with the 2026 Core series, and it'll be interesting to see how it all shakes out, because there is a certain component of skiers, myself included, who really enjoyed that carbon-powered, that lightweight, stiff flex, really responsive feel. Heavier skiers could get into that stiffer flex and make that thing really come around with amazing grip and energy. Now they've moved away from that and into a dual metal laminate, really more of a traditional style of ski construction that we see from a lot of other companies. And while that takes the Core series kind of away from the fringe, it's putting it more in the mainstream. And I think that's really what they had going for them with this move, is that they really wanted to be more in the meat of the traditional ski construction mentality, and from what I heard, the carbon was difficult to make consistent throughout skis, even from one ski to another, whereas metal is a lot easier to work with and delivers more consistent results. So whatever the reason, I think they are moving more towards a traditional ski construction here, and I think they've done a really nice job. They are built with a blend of Caruba and beech in the wood core, so an interesting blend of a lightweight Caruba and a little bit denser beech. And we get 2 sheets of metal on top and bottom of the core. We get graphene in here as well. That's a carryover from the Core series of older days. That light, stiff graphene really helps deliver energy to the mix. And then a hybrid top sheet with some flax in there, and that adds a damping layer as well. So these feel a lot damper than your older Core series of skis. They're pretty comparable in terms of weight. They are a bit heavier. This is the 177, and we're on the scale here at 1,830 grams. So we're competing more with a Mantra 88 or something like that, as opposed to something a lot lighter, like an Elan Ripstick 88 or something like that. And flex-wise, we are moving towards a little bit more of that consistent and round flex versus what we had before, which was really, really stiff and could be difficult to flex by lighter skiers or people without proper technique. So this one's going to appeal to a much broader audience, and it still retains a lot of its quickness and energy. A lot of that's due to the shape here. We do get a 16-meter turn radius, so they've always kind of been on the shorter side, the Cores, and that's carrying through as well. Really a lot of high camber in this ski, and when they've made moves towards making things damper, they do have to balance that with something like camber that adds energy. So a lot of high camber here. Not a ton of rocker. This is the narrowest of the Cores, so it's going to have the least amount of rocker and taper. So that widest part of the ski is higher, closer to the tip than in the wider Cores. Same with the tail. There is that taper is brought down, and not a very sharp tip shape here. It is rounded, and that's going to make it easier to release from the turns with greater ease. I found this to be really fun in the moguls. I thought it was nice and supportive and predictable. Did not get deflected at all. You can really just kind of rip down bump lines and make nice, quick, easy turns no matter what. I thought it was a great mogul ski. Pretty crisp on the groomers as well. We do have some additional tester feedback. Andrew Rush skied this, called it fun and stable. Very easy to vary turn size, best for groomers, crud, light powder, and bumps with an exclamation point. So Andrew felt that bump application was really strong with this Core 88 Ti as well. I do think it's like maybe a little bit more of an advanced level ski because it is heavier and more damp than the older Core 87. but that doesn't mean that an intermediate would be overpowered because it is still relatively agile and easy to turn. It's not overly demanding. So I think if you are in that intermediate realm and want your first ski with 2 sheets of metal, this is a good place to be. But really nice mix of on and off trail, 88 underfoot. It's going to be able to handle a lot of different conditions. Light powder, like Andrew said, I think is kind of the limit there in terms of soft snow. But anything firm or variable, these do a great job. So make sure you check out this all new Core 88 Ti here at SkiEssentials.com, and we'll see you out there on the hill. Bye.